Wahl's Vapor, the 5-star Magic Clip, and the Cordless Senior all promise clean fades, but the Vapor usually costs more than the other two. The real question is whether that extra money buys you better blends and power, or just features you won't use. The Magic Clip and the Senior sit at the same price but cut differently. By the end, you'll know which one is worth it for your work. Let's break it down. So let's start where it actually matters. Fade quality and blend precision. All three cut fades, but they don't do it the same way. The Magic Clip built its whole reputation on that stagger tooth blade. It's soft, forgiving, and it blends like it was made for it. If you're still learning to fade, this one hides your mistakes better than the other two. The Senior goes the other way. Sharper blade, more aggressive. It drops crisp lines and skin-tight fades fast, but it punishes a shaky hand. And the Vapor? That F32 balding blade cuts shorter and closer than both. There's an opinion from a barber who switched over from the Magic and said the Vapor gives a noticeably crisper result. Cleaner skin fades because it simply cuts lower. For pure fade range and freedom on the angles, the Vapor edges ahead here. But real talk, for a beginner blending softly, the Magic Clip is still the easiest win. Now cutting close is one thing, plowing through bulk is another. On raw power, the Senior is the classic workhorse. That rotary motor tears through thick, coarse hair without bogging down, and barbers keep it around exactly for that heavy first pass. The Vapor answers with a brushless motor running 8,000 RPM and adaptive speed control. And honestly, it holds its power beautifully under load, even on dense hair. The Magic Clip is the one that falls behind here. It's a fantastic fader, but on very thick or coarse bulk, it's just not as strong. And most people who own both use it for blending, not debulking. So if your day is heavy bulk removal on tough hair, the Magic Clip isn't your lead tool. The Senior and Vapor split that job between old-school torque and modern control. That power means nothing if the tool falls apart, so let's talk durability. The Senior wins the build feel outright. Metal housing, solid weight, it's built like a proper barbershop tool, and long-term users run it for years with just cosmetic wear. The Magic Clip is lighter and more plastic, and a few folks report battery or overheating issues down the line, though most units hold up fine with cleaning and oil. The Vapor is where I'd pump the brakes. It cuts great, but there's a real pattern forming around that taper lever. A working barber shared that the lever started sliding on its own mid-fade. Then the housing where it mounts wore out completely, with no replacement part available. Another pro hit the same loose lever problem just past the return window. Two separate voices, same weak spot. For a newer premium clipper, that's worth knowing. If this breakdown is helping you sort these three out, subscribe. That's what keeps the channel going, so I can keep making comparisons like this one. Battery is where the VaporFlex is hardest. About 150 minutes of runtime on a 60-minute charge, and it runs corded or cordless. So if the battery dies mid-client, you just plug in and keep going. That flexibility is genuinely useful for back-to-back days. The Magic Clip sits around 100+ minutes, plenty for several cuts. The Senior trails at roughly 80 minutes. Both of those are cordless only. 2.5 hours on an hour charge is a real jump for Wahl. And if long sessions are your reality, the Vapor's Cord cordless combo is the standout here. Quick word on comfort, because it splits cleanly. The Vapor and Magic Clip are the light rubber grip options that stay easy on the wrist all day. The Senior's metal body gives control, but you feel the weight after a full day of cuts. On heat, the Vapor does run warm in long sessions and needs regular oiling, and the Senior is the loudest with the most vibration. If all-day comfort is your thing, the two lighter ones win that easily. So what does the money actually get you? The Magic Clip and the Senior sit at the same spot, and both tend to see more discounts around the big sale events. You're choosing between the Magic's easy blending or the Senior's metal-built power for the same outlay. The Vapor asks for more, and it holds its price more firmly. What that extra buys is the closest cutting blade, the strongest battery, and cordless freedom, set against that lever question mark. Where your work leans decides whether that premium earns its keep. Here's the call. There's no single winner here, and I won't fake one. Each of these earns its spot at a different job, so your work decides. If you're still learning to fade and want soft, forgiving blends, buy the Magic Clip. It hides mistakes better than the other two. If your day is heavy bulk removal on thick, coarse hair, the Senior's metal-built power is your workhorse. And if you want the closest cutting blade with the strongest battery and cordless freedom the Vapor delivers, just know that lever question mark is real. The Magic Clip and Senior both see more discounts around the big sale events, so watch for those. And you, which one would you pick? Let me know in the comments. Links below in the description.